ending the year with a bang. I swear to goodness gracious, I'm not even swearing for the first couple of seconds here because I'm grabbing this thing like it's a fucking baseball bat. Like, what's his name from The Walking Dead? Just beats the living shit out of everybody. Negan. That's how I feel about this OBS bullshit. Hey guys, how you doing? Sorry, we were having a little bit of a technical difficulty that instantly resolved itself 7 seconds ago, 30 minutes late. I hope you guys are all having a great night.
Hello, hello, hello. Now that Greg is off his rant for 3 seconds. You jinx yourself every time you say we're completely ready. You realize that, right? Every time those words come out of your mouth.
I had a little snack ahead of time.
Those words come out of your mouth, and it is guaranteed utter chaos when we try to come up.
I hope you guys are having an awesome New Year's Eve. I got dressed up.
DJ, Happy New Year.
I'm actually sweating. I've got a sport coat on for tonight, and I'm sweating because...
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Ruben. What is it that Ian just said? I feel like
Feliz Navidad?
No.
Is that Merry Christmas?
No.
I don't know. Javon, what's going on, guys?
It might be German.
Sorry, I've got to get into the
Hey, Javon. Happy New Year's Eve.
Here on my little fancy first generation iPad. Still works.
It does. It does.
Hey, guys, go out and smash it, hit it, hammer it, spank it.
You got red glitter. Where'd you get red glitter from?
Stripper.
No, she came to the house. I doubt that.
No, that's really where Ian and I went.
Oh, that's where you and I went earlier. You didn't really go shooting.
Just got your COVID booster, Sandy said, ready to become a flesh-eating zombie for 2022. Hey.
Oh, it hasn't come up on mine yet.
Yep.
Did you get that today? Do you feel okay? Because I've heard the booster makes people a little under the weather.
Yeah, everybody I've talked to. That's pretty much the case, yeah. So I hope you guys are ready. Sandy, go out with a bang. Like, just start biting people. Just fuck with everybody. Just, like, pretend to bite everybody. Like, your kid, your husband, mom,
your dog.
Just everybody. Just walk up to everything and just bite it. Like, welcome to 2022.
Hello, Caleb. Welcome to 2022, the year of the bite.
Yep. Guys, so Ruben's on. We got DJ, everybody. Good deal. So, early show tonight. Would have been a little earlier, but, you know, the magic of technology and stuff. So
Logan said, hello.
Yeah. So we're going to do a bit of kind of a mix and mash show tonight. You guys want to call in, talk? I'll shoot you my phone number or whatever real quick. Just let me know. If you don't, that's cool too. We have got some topics to talk about. I've got my list of things, my 2022 predictions.
Okay, wait. So how do I make this so that it's live and not just calling up the...
So there's 3 little lines at the top.
Yep.
Go to live chat.
Why does it always default to top?
I think it just does. Top people talking. So what Beth was asking is in the chat board, if you're listening to this live, in the chat boards over on YouTube, you can actually, there's 3 lines over there. One will say like top comments. The other one will say live chat. Live chat gets you all of our comments and everybody's
comments. Not just some of them.
And not just kind of hand selected. So
I think that's why sometimes I miss some of the comments.
Well, I think Restream also gets it a little bit quicker. So I see them on my laptop versus even over here. I can just look side to side. So anyway, go out and like, subscribe, check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all those. And then we throw this out to all the podcast places that you can subscribe to. If you miss it, cool. Go out and listen to it. I normally upload it the night. Tonight may be a little suspect. I'll try and get it out by tomorrow morning. So if we'll see.
Just say tomorrow.
Tomorrow at some point, probably.
Yeah.
We've got a busy night tonight. What are we doing?
We are going next door to our friends and neighbor's house.
Yep. Celine and Travis.
It's really funny because I was thinking about this as I was
Ian and
brushing
Molly
my
will be
hair,
there,
and Deborah and Thomas. When we suggested that
this is a sport coat. I figured I'd dress it up with my Bison Union hat tonight. It's blue. Is this one blue? Yeah, this one's blue. It's dark. It's navy blue.
No, that one's black.
Nope. It's
black. The one that needs to go dry cleaner is blue.
I wore that to the wedding.
Yeah.
The Krager's wedding.
So when I suggested that we just hang out in their backyard, I had no idea that she was going to turn it into a party. And so I feel kind of bad now that I'm thinking about it, because she's told me some of the stuff she's got, and I'm like, I feel like we should give her some money.
We were talking like charcuterie.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about making a fire and drinking some beers.
Oh, we're going to do that too.
Out back. But she's like made it a party. Like we're all bringing food.
Yep.
She's got hats and banners and all sorts of shit for when midnight hits.
Hey, I will let everybody know that I did reach out to Jack Mandeville multiple times to call in tonight.
Babe, when you do that.
But I haven't asked him to do anything in like 5 months. And I did ask him. So if you guys want to hit him up.
So here's the thing, honey. He's too busy for that.
He was playing with his dog Taco 45 minutes ago.
Taco's very important.
It doesn't matter. Maybe he recorded the video hours ago. That's all right. Told him he could call in as a Minnesotan. He could call in as a Russian human. Call in as an alien. Told him he could call in as anybody.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be him. Just to
all right.
Throw that out to Jack Mandeville.
Don't bug the man.
Don't bug the man, but bug the man a little bit, right? So, all right. So at the top real quick.
Yeah.
We all know there's wildfire happening or burn through Marshall. It's called the Marshall Fire in Colorado, Louisville, and Superior.
Boulder.
It's outside of Boulder. It wasn't in Boulder. It's just Boulder's a good, easy reference.
Right.
But the hearts and thoughts and prayers, all the stuff, those folks, it's hard to say you know what they're going through.
We have a small taste of what they're going through. We didn't lose our house.
We went through Waldo Canyon fire up in Colorado Springs a few years back, 10 years back almost at this point.
Yeah.
And we understand how quickly
we had a couple days at least.
We had days, but then it blew down the mountain in 2 hours.
Right.
These guys had minutes.
None. Yeah. They had no time.
So, I mean, it's like I said, it's hard to know.
Well, we
be in that position and understand it.
I had people in my department that lost their house. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we
were evacuating friends across the street on Centennial.
It brought up a lot of old memories that I was like, wow, this shit still impacts me.
Yeah. And it was just, they think it was a down power line.
Oh, is that what it was?
And it was just like insane winds.
The down power line started the fire and then the winds happened.
Yeah, off that front range, man, which is where the Rockies hit the plains.
Yeah.
It's just, the winds can get crazy. And then it's so dry up there.
Is it still snowing?
It just, I don't know. I hadn't seen it in a little bit, but really there's some amazing rescues you can go out to and you can reach out to. I posted one to my Instagram story, which my cousin Mark actually posted to his, which is a local, let me see real quick. It's the Boulder
Humane Society.
It's not the Humane Society, but it is, give me 1 second. The Boulder Community Foundation. And they've raised, it's gone up $50,000 since I looked at it like an hour ago. They're looking to raise $10,000. So
where do you put that on?
I put it on my stories.
Oh, on Instagram. Okay.
So Boulder Community Foundation, you can find it on my Instagram story, and I'll also save it as well.
Oh, it's Boulder Community. I thought you were going to talk about, because they were saying, you were telling me that they were rescuing a bunch of animals.
Oh yeah. So there's I would say like humane societies. There's all of the
because people didn't have time to go home
to even get their dogs.
So firemen were just going in the houses and busting down doors so animals could try to escape.
Normally, that's even what happened up by us. Is they just go in and open the doors and.
Well, luckily we had time to pack what we thought was important and load the animals.
Friends had to leave cats.
Yeah,
we had enough time. So again, it's not a comparison. It's just trying to empathize with.
Yeah,
those folks.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We at least had a moment.
Heartbreak.
We at least had a moment. Yeah. Well, they all had like a breath and it was gone.
Like there's videos of it, like they're running out of the mall and they're evacuating the mall and people are coming out into like a smoke storm.
Yeah.
So again, we just wanted to, definitely shout out to those people up there. It is heartbreaking right after Christmas. You're getting ready to celebrate New Year's and do all these amazing things.
So here's the one thing that brings me peace. We are insured with USAA. They immediately took care of us, and I know they'll immediately take care of the members that were impacted by this.
Yeah.
USA is really good about not requiring receipts or anything when it's a total loss like that.
Yeah.
And they give you almost like half of your personal property amount.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that's where I work in some of that area where we use imagery and stuff like that. We can tell instantly.
So I know USAA will probably be out there by tomorrow if they're not already.
Oh, they're on site. Yeah.
If there's not already people on site, maybe just not
an office up in Colorado Springs.
Just not we don't have the mobile offices there yet.
They've got vans there.
Not the van, the big RV.
Not the big.
That big RV will be there probably by tomorrow or Sunday.
Cheers, guys. So again, shout out. Cheers to all the folks up in Colorado.
Cheers.
That is, again, we just gotta. There's not a lot of times that I'll say like,
and that's
thoughts and prayers, but it's like just keep them in mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking tragedy. It sucks. And I've seen way too many communities go through it, and you could talk all you want about like water tables and fucking earth heating up and all the bullshit. It just sucks.
But you could also talk about some of this is Mother Nature reinventing that area, because after so much time, a fire is what's required.
Not in those neighborhoods.
No, but the land.
It's just too dry. So,
but
nonetheless, let's get into the meat and the potatoes of the show. This is New Year's Eve, 2021. I'm wearing a fucking sport coat with a Bison Union hat.
I had to go turn on the AC and turn it way down.
Yeah.
Because it was hot.
We started a little bit late tonight because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, evidently. Let's have some whiskey. What do you say?
Sure.
You want this glass, the adult glass?
Yes.
I broke another one of our glasses.
So we're down to one highballer now. What do we got?
We've got, somebody recommended this. I think a few people. It's Four Roses.
Okay. For a minute, I thought it was the Captain. And I was like, I'm not drinking that shit.
No, I'm not.
I thought it was the Captain and it was the spiced one. I was like, nope.
Bourbon, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, Brent Elliott. I have not had the chance to pull up the tasting notes.
Who recommended it?
Several people have like messaged me and stuff like that. So we're gonna I mentioned this to Travis and he was like, "Oh, that's good." So, $29.99 at a local liquor store versus going to Specs.
Hey,
Specs
so let me just, because DJ just said they went through this when they were in Florida, and it took 3 hours to get 3 miles, and it's amazing the chaos that sets in on that.
Fucking utter
chaos.
That was one of the
because
scariest
so many
things.
people are trying to get out.
Yeah. We were trying to get in and out.
Yeah, we were. There was a civilian, not even police officer, that had made a homemade stop sign and was directing
he was like doing 3 out,
3 out, 3 out, 3 out, from all the 4-way stop sign. And in my head, I was thinking, thank you, sir, but where the fuck's your family?
Yeah. He was farther. He was just farther away.
Yeah.
So,
and it did take us forever. And we were lucky that we had
to go out of a neighborhood.
We had the walkies so we could communicate back and forth.
Yeah.
It's just an insane time. Like,
we were handing out
here's
water.
the one thing that I said.
We had our dogs.
If there's ever an apocalypse, however much planning you think you've got,
there's never enough.
It's not going to happen the way you think.
We literally had go bags. I had cars parked in full of all of our. We knew the night before that it potentially could happen.
Yeah. Well, we saw it jump the mountain.
We saw that jump the mountain. I was watching it with some. We lived in Colorado Springs. We were right back up against the front range.
Yeah,
Pikes Peak was off in the distance. There's like 3 ranges coming towards our house.
They didn't think it was going to make it to Colorado Springs because there were so many ranges. It was going to have to.
And then
jump. And then
I think we've talked about this.
The wind in Colorado is crazy. It is crazy.
It was crazy. So we had a big windstorm, like 40 miles away that
jumped it.
It was a downburst.
Yeah, the 3 miles. The 3 miles, I can believe that because it didn't take us.
We just wanted to get on the other side of the highway, which was 1.5 miles away.
Yeah.
We had nowhere to go. That's one thing that you always need to think of is we had nowhere to go.
Well, because so many people had been evacuating over. It started on a Sunday, and I think this happened on a Monday or Tuesday.
Cheyenne Mountain all evacuated.
Yeah. So by the time it was time for us to evacuate, there were no more hotel rooms. There was no more rooms in the animal shelters. There was no more rooms anywhere.
Right.
So we were like, all right, I guess we're driving to the next city the next city.
Denver was booked.
Well, the other way going. And
South
luckily we had a friend. We had a friend offer.
Fred, lifesaver.
Him and his wife Kathy.
He has lifetime rights to come.
He has lifetime rights for anything he ever wants from us, except
hang out,
my first child,
ski,
which will never happen.
We stay up in Breckenridge once a year. I'm getting like fucking teary eyed. It saved our lives.
It did.
I mean, it didn't save our lives, but it just like
it put us like it made what we were going through a lot easier because we had somewhere to go.
I grabbed a 12-pack of beer in his house. The backside of his house faces Pikes Peak.
And remember what I said? I said
we watched the whole goddamn mountain burn down.
Was it Seattle?
Again, I'm not trying to compare.
Was it Seattle or San Francisco that burned down?
Empathize, and it was what's that?
Was it Seattle or San Francisco that burned down?
San Francisco years,
like
100 years.
But I think because I can't remember, but I think I was like, this is like watching that fucking fire in San Francisco, and it just literally
it's just sad as fuck.
Just taking stuff down. Yeah. So again, let's give them some love. Yeah. And if you can afford to donate $10, donate $10.
Yeah, if you can, it gets or look up the local humane, like the Boulder Humane Society, something like that. Mm-hmm. And if you're into doing for pups or animals, because they're going to need it everywhere. They're going to need it everywhere. Every single need.
Ooh, this smells strong.
That whole neighborhood, for that whole community is going to be coming up. So, absolutely. So, cheers to everybody. All right.
Right.
I know. So, this is somebody who said it was super smooth. Hawk said this is really smooth.
Oh, he's not lying. Holy shit.
Roses. $30 for the bottle.
I was worried because it smelled so strong. Oh, that's good. That's the first sip good. Can you imagine the second sip?
A little bit of spice.
Not much.
Cheers, you guys. Not much. All right. What do you think? You want to drink a little bit?
Yeah.
While we're doing the drink-a-thon, the taste test, I'm going to go over my 2022 predictions. Are you ready?
I don't think we'll ever be ready for this.
So I came up with these after I've been drinking on the show.
I was going to say,
they're official because I did them on a paper towel with a red permanent marker. It was the only thing I had to write with. So if you can read that.
The same night I came out that you wrote the finger with the
yeah.
And you were like, fuck COVID or whatever.
I came up with a t-shirt idea and I sent it to my brother.
Oh.
So my brother's a pretty good
artist.
Right. You ready?
Okay.
And if these come true, they could already be true. I don't know. All right. So weird shit in 2022. China releases a new killer butterfly. Could happen. I'm not saying it's gonna. I'm just saying it's my prediction. Nostradamus.
No, they're killing everything right now. I'm about to tell you that.
There's another story that Beth's got. So killer butterflies released by China. Probably have somebody from China knocking on my door.
Oh, this will get, because you said China, it's going to get flagged.
China.
Okay, number 2.
Australia becomes an actual prison continent.
Wasn't it before?
No, they sent all the prisoners that they remember we watched.
That's what I'm saying.
That they didn't want anymore to go inhabit Australia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was before. British colonies, yeah, right? It was basically.
So I'm thinking it's actually going to become a prison continent. We'll just send everybody. It's going to be like Escape from New York.
They're going to send all the people from New York that don't have their vaccine cards at the restaurants. They're going to send them
everybody
straight over
that
there.
Doesn't have a vaccine card, like starting with 5-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Probably the best thing. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris declare they have a love child together.
Ew. That's so gross on both fronts.
If it happens,
it's not going to happen.
You heard it here first.
He is dumb. I guess she could totally take advantage of him. I shouldn't say the president is dumb, but I think he spaces out.
You think he could actually?
All you have to do is pop a Viagra, and then he doesn't have any choice in the matter. Just does a little rub and tug. Done.
Maybe he's got some saved in a vault.
I'm sure.
Cryogenically saved in a vault.
Otherwise, why is he?
What do you guys think?
Why is he? Otherwise, why is he caressing everybody?
Justin Trudeau announces. Oh shit!
Can't even read your own writing, can you? Wow, you really fit some shit on there, babe.
Yep, Justin Trudeau announces.
Can I see?
He's part gray alien. I was writing notes.
Oh, it's funny because
he's part gray alien.
The paranormal romance I'm reading, gray is a type of vampire, so it's funny that you say that.
Gray alien. I could see that. That guy's a little douche. Got the eyeballs that like blink this way vertically.
Like he's a reptilian person? Like he's a reptile?
Yeah,
And they just talk about that on Osborne.
Yep. That's what made it think of it. JD runs for president in 2022, which doesn't make any sense.
Well, what's his name?
The next presidency is 2024.
Oh, 2022.
But JD's going to run in 2022.
Okay.
He's going to be completely fucking weird.
Okay.
The Rock decides to stop taking steroids.
Not going to happen.
It's probably not going to happen.
Not for another 10 years.
But if it did, you heard it.
Actually, though, because don't some of those older guys still take steroids?
Hawk said Biden will be the birthing person. Who takes steroids?
Like, don't all the old actors that are still in action movies take steroids?
That's HGH, honey. Human growth hormone.
Is that a steroid? Or is that just a
not like
hormone?
And I don't know that.
Not an anabolic. I can't even say that word. Anabolic.
Amy. Okay, it's number 7. Amy White House comes out of hiding with Elvis and JFK. They're not dead.
Who's Amy Whitehouse?
Amy Winehouse. Sorry.
Oh, so like she's not really dead. Okay.
Yep. These are things I was just thinking.
Yeah. Well, she could be an alien, so maybe she's
think locally.
Gone back to mothership.
Number 8. Francis O'Rourke gets his first BB gun.
What's that?
For safety after being carjacked.
Francis O'Rourke.
Beto.
Oh,
so
I see. I don't know.
Gun,
I don't know him by
concealed carry it in his abdomen. He's going to shoot himself in the penis.
You can't carry a BB gun in your. I guess you can do a pistol BB gun.
Yeah,
didn't know that.
A rifle, okay. But he's going to be the one dickhead that shoots himself in the pee-pee.
Too bad he wouldn't have done it before he
might do it anyway.
Had children. Oh, that was mean, Beth. Damn.
9. Whataburger admits they aren't from Texas anymore.
Oh, shut up. They're out of Chicago. I know this.
They're always
going to be out of Texas.
Their burgers suck.
They don't suck.
They're the worst things ever.
You haven't had one in like 2.5 years, so how can you even remember?
I've had 2.5 years too soon.
Yeah, whatevs.
9.
Whatevs. The Hawk said The Rock will change his name to The Croc.
Nice. Number 10, Fauci doubles down. Says China's butterflies need the vax.
You're so silly.
That's what I got.
Yeah. I don't think we have to worry about any of those predictions coming true.
You know, if you come up with some content for this fucking thing on New Year's Eve.
I did come up with content. So why don't you suck it?
Cheers. I love you. Happy New Year, honey.
Cheers. I love you too,
You
bitch.
turn on your flamingo.
You were too busy spazzing out that I just started reading and blocking you out because when I try to be nice to you, when I try to be nice to you and you're spazzing out, you're a giant a-hole.
You know what? This is the 2021 New Year's Eve special.
And?
New Beer's Eve.
Oh, yes.
That's what I should have called it.
I thought you did.
Yeah. Well, I did name the show New Beer's Eve. All right. What do you got for stories?
So I'll start off with the one in China because
yeah.
So do you guys, and I don't know if you lived in the South, you probably have experienced this, but you said they did it in New Hampshire too. So maybe if you live in the South and along a coastline, do you guys remember those big fog trucks?
Yeah.
That they used to
absolutely for the
pull out and
for mosquitoes.
Yes, they were for mosquitoes. Let me see if I can, let me go back one page and see if I can call up the picture. So China is much like those foggers.
Yeah.
You can turn on the light. I mean the light. Turn on the light, babe.
Let's see where this thing. There we go. I was able to fix it all in like pretty quick last time.
So they're
they're actually spraying more chemicals than they already do straight into the air.
Oh, but okay, so turn it off so I can go back to the article. So that's what the truck looks like.
I mean, what do you really expect?
So this is the weird thing. I think they're doing it because the Olympics are coming.
Yep.
I guess they went up. Let's see. More than 100. So they have over 600 cases recently.
Oh shit.
With Winter Olympics are set to kick off in Beijing on Monday. China reported on Monday a total of 162 domestic COVID infections, with 150 of them being from Xi'an. How do you say it? Xi, A-N. Xi'an, Xi, A-N.
Xi'an.
Or
something like that.
The highest daily caseload since January 22nd. So they decided that they were going to spray these things everywhere.
Okay.
They gave people about 2 hours worth of notice. And then along with that, they said, let's see if I can find where it says.
David, what's up?
They said, we recommend you stay inside.
Okay.
We recommend you don't touch your car because you're not even allowed to drive it right now because the stuff is on it. Don't touch the plant life. The vegetation.
They literally just nuked everything.
And they did something like this before, and they killed a ton of animals. They're going to end up doing that again. I mean, you're not going to even be able to walk your dog.
2022 prediction, Maxwell won't kill herself. No, like 2022 prediction.
Yeah.
China needs to get a bomb dropped on.
Here's 2023 prediction. They're going to have so many
like they're killing
they're going to have so many
birth defects.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of.
So it's going to be 9 or 10 months from now.
Yeah, that's why I said
from now.
2023.
But you're never going to hear about it.
You're never going to hear about it
because they're going to fucking make.
And we're never going to hear if this even helped with the amount of cases.
No, fuck no. 600 cases. Their country has 3 billion people.
162.
162
in the most recent.
They have 3 billion people in their fucking country.
I know. That's nothing. It says the outbreak, which has seen more than 600 cases in less than 3 weeks. So that's what 600 cases in less than 3 weeks. And it's the Delta variant. So they're still in the Delta variant while we've moved on to the Omicron. Which is now apparently putting all sorts of children in the hospital, even though it's a common cold.
You want to read something? All right.
No. We're not going to get into
super
this.
Super easy.
I know I brought it up, but
no. Let's just read through this real quick because I did bring this up to
GAs.
This is not me saying this. This is a response the Ben Shapiro thing, and it was pretty good, right? So I like Ben Shapiro. He's a conservative guy. I don't think he's overly conservative, honestly. Like, I think he gets branded as super right wing, but I don't think he is. So so this is from him. This is like a few tweets, I guess. So once it became clear that COVID was not, in fact, a pagan god visiting vengeance on the unwashed Trump voters alone, the media. Did you guys just see that? I had to move the fucking phone away from my head because I'm going blind. The media.
Oh, you were supposed to get your glasses.
And Democrats go grab.
Did you like them?
It makes sense with the coat now. And Democrats are now willing to admit the following. Cloth mask, number one. So some of these have notes. This is ridiculous, you guys. By the way. Hang on. I've got oh my God. I can't look that far. I can look this far.
Yeah.
I can't see the TV.
No,
I'm going to go blind.
They're only for close up.
Cloth masks are ineffective against Omicron. This is from Leanna Wen. I can't do these glasses.
Then take them off.
CNN. Now my eyes are all blurry again. Jesus
You're just
Christ.
a hot fucking mess, dude.
Number 2, the vaccinated can spread and get COVID. Number 3, death rate is comparable to the flu. This is Chris Hayes. Number 4, many people are entering hospitals with COVID, not from COVID, per Fauci fucking yesterday.
Say that again.
Many people are entering the hospital with COVID, not from COVID. Duh. Like you go there because you broke your fucking arm. And then they test you because they test every single person. Then they flag you as having COVID and being a COVID patient. Think about that.
If they're even telling the truth.
Yeah. Fuck off. So there we go. For some reason. Okay. So there's one up here. I can't read it. Number 6, we have to take into account societal needs, not just spread prevention, CDC. No shit, you fucking retards. Number 7, the asymptomatic should not be tested per the NFL.
Oh, now the NFL's changed their tune, though.
That's what I'm saying.
They are now saying they're mandating they're all in office and first line employees have to get the booster. I'm like, wait, you've got 96 players with COVID. Why are you making these guys get it?
So then,
didn't do shit.
Number 8, we should focus on hospitalizations and deaths, not case rate. Wait a minute. That's from Biden. 10, children are not at risk and schools should remain open. These are all statements from people. And that was 9. And 10, COVID is predominantly an illness affecting the immunocompromised and elderly, and we should not shut down society. I think these are all things. I'm not saying, and neither of us have ever been like, you go get it. You go get the shots. I don't care. Like, absolutely. That's for you to decide. 100 fucking %.
Yeah.
Especially if you're around other people and you feel more comfortable with it. Absolutely. I'm not going to say anything.
David said they can mandate this dick.
Absolutely. And that I've got a couple of little cartoon drawings that I did, and it's just a middle finger.
I know.
It's like, here's your goddamn mandate
booster,
or whatever.
COVID booster, something like that.
And it's got a little QR code that says FUQR. And it should be FUJB now. So, whatever. We can move on from there. But nonetheless, just something to think about, right? That's the big. I mean, obviously, that's another big story for me.
So this isn't bad. I will say it's not my favorite bourbon.
Let's rate the motherfucker.
It's got for me. I don't even know how to explain it.
Okay, this is number. That was number 13. This is number 14. And this is what was it called? I'm sorry,
I can't reach it.
4 Roses.
People are starting to pop fireworks.
4 Roses.
Pop, pop, pop.
What'd you like about it? I should say.
Super smooth.
Very smooth. It's a little. I don't want to call it peppery, spicy.
Maybe that's what it is. That I'm not.
It's a little spicy.
But it's after. Yeah. It's like it's almost like the aftertaste is spicy, really is and good. I think that's the piece that I'm like, meh.
So Angel's Envy is definitely your high,
yes,
and that's a 7.0. That is your the peak.
I'd say
negative 25 in Minnesota.
Shut up.
Are you going to go outside and have like a big bonfire, just like burn everything? I mean, that's the only thing
I can't even fathom.
Do you hang out in the garage?
Don't go outside in that weather.
I would go out. I would hang out in the garage. I still would. I'd insulate the garage with like 40 feet of fucking insulation. I'd have like 3 feet. You said, fuck no. Exactly.
No.
I don't know.
I think that's probably the right way to go. So I would say this is, can you turn it around, please?
Yep.
Because you're looking at the board. And I really
right. All right. So you've got Angel's Envy. You want me to go through a couple past few?
Turn it around. You can read it as long as I can see it.
I can't read it and see it.
Yes, you can.
Glenlivet was your nut 6.9. I don't think it's in that range.
I don't either.
I think it's a Bibb and Tucker 5.0, maybe a little less. Think it's personally Russell's Reserve.
I think it's better than
Samuel
Bibb and Tucker. I want to say it's like a 5.3.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, would I drink it again? Yeah, of course, because it's going to be on my shelf.
Yep, absolutely. If I don't drink it tonight.
You guys will probably drink it tonight.
Because
that's the thing that's been happening. So after the show, you take it out and you and Ian
share with
you
the
and
team.
Ian and
the
Travis
team. We make sure everybody gets a fair taste of it.
A fair taste of it.
Yeah.
Even though it's mine.
It's not. These aren't yours.
Logan says it's 35. Tomorrow night it's supposed to be like 29.
It's 83. It was 83 here today.
The low tonight
and then day after, or no, tomorrow night.
The low tonight is 69, so it's not even going to get cold.
Tomorrow into Monday, it's like 27.
83 tomorrow?
Yeah.
32 tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's a big swing.
And then 51 and 20. Bitch, better go get me some firewood before Sunday. 25 degrees.
Well, I was just talking to my neighbor Ian, and we were talking about last year, about a month from now, like February 9th, I think it was, something like that is when we hit that fucking huge cold snap.
Okay, so 2 things that's funny about that. So first I want to
nuts off.
The hawk, yes. So they say this winter is supposed to be really, really cold.
Yeah.
I think it's probably starting off warm, so it's going to trick us. But here's what I thought was funny.
Fucking unseasonable.
So you know that show 911 that's on Fox, and they do a Los Angeles version and a Texas version? They're doing a show about the huge storm that just happened in February.
Oh, really?
Like, and the rescues and all the things. I'm like, oh my Lord.
Like literally they just drove to grandma's house. It's not
life imitating art.
Roofs didn't cave
art
in.
Imitating life. That's definitely art imitating life, but
it was just people got cold. And you know what the problem was? Is people are doing dumbass shit and like bringing charcoal grills in their house. That's just fucking stupid.
I did read. What was I reading?
I mean, is that just a Texas thing? No, that's an everywhere thing. You don't know.
And it's not always. It's. I mean, because it did say, the CPS thing, because they were warning us about the cold weather. Don't use a stove or an oven as a heating object, like as a heating tool. I don't know what you would call it. As a heating.
You just don't leave your stove running because you catch shit on fire.
If you're going to use a space heater, crack a window.
Yeah. Unless if you have an electric, I guess.
Well, we have an electric. We don't have to crack a window. Yeah. But if you have a space
just for
heater,
like the bathroom or like the living room.
The bathroom. Well, last year during the February storm,
my
we
wife
did
doesn't
put it
like to turn on the heat ever.
I did. So screw you. It was on in February. Unless I put it at 80 degrees, this house was not going to be warm because it was too damn cold outside. So we moved the electric heater from the bedroom because, yeah, you're right. I am a penny pincher.
Scrooge McDuck.
Listen, you're asleep and you sleep through death. So it could be freezing in there and you still sleep. So that heater's really just for me.
Grew up in New
when
Hampshire.
It gets cold.
Fine.
But we moved that out from the bedroom to the living room. Like that thing followed me everywhere I went if it's going to be longer than 5 minutes. And we also pulled out our heating blanket.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we need to tell our friends. We need to tell our friends to go get heating blankets.
If you're ever in a cold spot, go get a heating blanket.
Because
warm your bed up before you
get in it and leave it on all night long.
We've got a couple of them.
Yeah, we have a king size and a queen size.
Ever since we lived in Colorado Springs,
because I was always freezing.
Get your bed nice and warm. Jump in that shit. And you never want to get out of it.
People are saying like they take 69 and 70. Yeah, as long as it's not humid.
It's like Florida weather here right now. That's
with the Florida fleas. Motherfucking
They will all die in the next couple days.
Well, yeah, because we did the yard, but the freeze, but then we're also getting.
Hey, Angie, what's going on?
Heels.
Angie said she's under a heating blanket right now. Nice.
There you go. Angie, my friend. So that
Betty White fucking died.
Did they say what she died of?
Being almost 100.
Yeah, she had a whole year to 100. Babe.
Dude, I feel so bad. I feel responsible. I forgot to bring up your Beth's whiskey thing. That's all right. It's New Year's.
You suck. You're fired. You're fired.
I pulled this up the other day on Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, it's Betty White's 100th birthday. No, her 100th birthday was coming up January fucking 17th. No.
Oh, she's just about to turn 100?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was her birthday last
99. Week. 2021 could suck my dick. It stole
Betty White.
Betty White. But you know what? I mean, you got to go like, that woman was awesome through the end. Till the end.
She was a fucking blast.
Like
dude.
seeing her, one of my favorite things recently is like seeing her like banter back and forth with like Ryan Reynolds.
She still had all her like, faculties in place.
She died. Logan said she died for her sins. Or she knew 2022 was going to be even worse.
She knew 2022 was going to suck balls.
You know, I mean,
she said, "Say it."
This is awesome. And the funny part, I mean, it's not the funny thing. It's the ironic part is I fucking called it. It was literally 2 days ago. I was like, "Oh, her birthday." She fucking died. Like, shit. So, what are you gonna do? What are you guys doing tonight? Are you guys just staying under your blankets? You going out anywhere? If you want to call in, let me know. Put a note out there. I'll message you real quick. I'll shoot you my number. If you want to call in and talk. We've got a few minutes. Shit, we've been on for 40 now. Finally.
Already?
Yeah, well, we tried. We started 30 minutes before that, honey. Like, I'm due for a smoke here anytime. I
was about, when you were flipping the hell out, I was about to be like, how about you go smoke a cigarette, step away for 3 minutes. Maybe you'll have an epiphany and come back and figure out what
it all figured itself out. It all figured itself out. All right. So cheers to Betty White. Thanks so much for everything you did. And
we love you, Betty White.
We love you, Betty. We love you. How about this? This is a good. Do you have any 2022 things you want to do? I do once in a while, Angie.
What?
Do you have any 2022?
Yeah, because he's so freaking healthy everywhere else, right, Angie?
Do you have any 2022, what do you call them?
I don't do resolutions. I don't do resolutions.
Neither do
because they're usually impossible. There are some things like we were talking yesterday.
Like just
when we were at lunch.
Like all of us like want to
I want to do resolutions. And this is probably something everybody says every year, but mine comes with like heartfelt reasons. So being Hispanic, and my mother had diabetes and high cholesterol. My dad has finally at 86, he's diabetic, but he's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease. So they haven't left me a whole bunch on my own to find. So I need to get like healthier and start eating better because like yesterday, remember how nauseous I got because we hadn't eaten all day, and I'm pretty sure that's like a precursor to like it's like hypoglycemic almost.
Yeah,
and I think that's it. Yeah. And I was like, I need to lose at least 10 pounds. I could lose up to 25, but just really start changing my diet.
I understand. Like I try and just be consistent year after year, week after whatever, week after week, month over month.
You don't care about food. Like no, food to you is sustenance. Food for me is joy. Like I love, like what did I say yesterday? I was like, food's just so good. Like how can I?
Chuck, what's going on? Happy New Year's.
How
Hawk
can
said,
I?
I'm such a fat slut after sex. I smoke hams. Come on. That needs to go on like some billboard somewhere.
Happy New Year's.
So this is something you could think of doing.
You got me that book.
Oh, yeah.
What is it? I'm fucking brilliant.
Yep, something like that. You should take a picture of it later.
We
talked about it. It's like
I'm going to start it tomorrow.
Yeah. And it's kind of like
it's kind of a self-help journal guidance, blah, blah, blah. So that, and I don't know, I haven't really thought about anything else. Because then I ask the big question, like, what is my purpose in life? And then I get too fucking deep. Like I read about something that was like for 2022, my friend sent it to me. and it was beautiful. But then it makes me think too much because then I'm like, fuck, the universe is saying to you today, make your life purpose your main priority. I'm like, what's my life's purpose?
How about you bring it down a little bit? It doesn't mean you have to be like, I need to change the world.
Well, what's my life purpose? I'm like, wow, that's going to take me a year to figure out.
Doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. But how about this?
Oh, Greg's getting philosophical.
Nope.
And coaching.
This is just a super easy one.
I'm hot again.
This is, you can do this. Tying progress to the start of a year seems like a lot of unnecessary pressure.
What? Time progress?
Tying progress.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've got to change my life. I got to lose 20
No, they
pounds.
tell you not to do that. They tell you to figure
all
start
that
small.
I've got to bullshit. Get rid of it. Be like, I want to go to the gym. I love going to the gym. You know why? I literally, half the time I go, not half time, quite a few times.
To get away from me?
No. I go and watch a show that I wouldn't normally watch like at the house because there's some shows like you don't want to watch that I watch.
Right. You watch those after I go to bed though.
Right. Yeah, but during like, you know what I mean? But
I can't believe you watch movies while you were. I need like
I don't
dance
listen to music.
I need bass.
I literally listen to podcasts.
I need bass and I need like fast tempo.
I don't need any more intensity in my life. I
oh,
need
good gravy.
Calming.
You don't need. Okay.
All right. How about this? Drink more coffee.
I don't drink any.
So if you're going to tie a resolution to the calendar, I think it makes, this is the article. I think it makes sense to give yourself a chance to score a fast, easily, meaningful win. I'd advise something that you can accomplish quickly, track easily, and that will provide both immediate and long-term advantages. All of which lead us to coffee and drinking more of it. Why? Because study after study seems to suggest it has a significant long-term health benefit. Among a few of them, 2018 study of 500,000 people and British people said that they had a 10 to 15% less. They were 10 to 15% less likely to die from any cause than non-coffee drinkers.
No, they say coffee is good for
randomly,
you.
Right?
I'm
2017. Also, coffee contains more than 1,000 chemical compounds, including antioxidants, which help protect cells from damage.
I'm not going to drink coffee because here's why. It's milk sugar. It's milk sugar with a splash of coffee.
Put a shot of espresso.
Why?
In like one of your little drink, like make a smoothie and a shot of espresso in it.
Don't. I mean, that may not be bad, but
kick.
That's what my strike force is for.
But you get your caffeine kick and you can do like one of your, like if you wanted to start doing one of your drinks, your mix, like you got that fucking ninja goddamn thing. Ninja something together. I'll make you a little espresso. We just got to buy a little espresso machine.
Yeah.
A black rifle espresso, AK-47. Just black.
The coffee smells amazing. It tastes like poop. Angie says her 2022 goal is to organize and purge whole house. So far, I've gone through all clothes and purged 10 garbage bags full of clothes. Holy
Go drop that shit off tonight and get that 2020 fucking one tax write-off.
Yeah, with that, make them all under $500 though.
No, itemize every single one.
No, if you itemize, can you imagine for 10 bags? No, just say they're all $450.
David said he's drinking coffee right now. Okay, so next,
Seems
2017 research is funded by the American Heart
Ruben
Association.
drinks his coffee black. That's even worse.
And the University of Colorado School of Medicine found that every additional cup of coffee people drink each day drops their risk of heart failure or stroke.
Every single cup of coffee? Cup of coffee? Whoa, whiskey's kicking in.
Every additional cup of coffee. That's what.
And you should be fucking healthy because you drink like
a ton.
10.
But I still get a lot of water. I still drink a lot of water.
I should drink White Russians. That's Kahlua.
Is that the same? I don't think that's coffee though, is it?
Call it even on the coffee thing.
Yeah, I'll have you call in just a minute, David. I'll text you in a second.
Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah, I'll get it all set up. Yep. All right. So another big study from the Harvard School of Public Health, which 200,000 doctors and nurses over 30 years found a correlation between increased coffee consumption and lower risk of death from heart disease, stroke, diabetes, neurological diseases.
I've heard this before.
Even suicide.
They say coffee drinkers, it makes them healthy. Here's the thing that probably neglects or not neglects, but
it can be a really expensive habit, though, so you got to be careful.
Oh, good gravy. I know this to be true. But everything you do outside of drinking coffee negates all the coffee you drink.
So I'm break even.
I don't know about that.
All we're trying to do is break even in this life. Like, I'm not trying to do too much shit that's going to kill me. I'm not trying to do too much shit that's going to make me live forever. I just want to fucking break even. I want to live to you want to live to 101. I'm thinking 87. I'll be totally copacetic. I'll have already spent all of our money by then. You'll be destitute, living in a hovel.
No, I have
from 88 to 101.
I have long-term care, and I'm baller with my daily limit.
You have long-term care?
Long-term.
They just come out and mow your lawn every day?
And I got baller limits
They
on
keep you groomed personally?
I have long-term care just because I'm Morris and you can't understand me. I feel like, is my voice normal yet? I've had it like this so long, I feel like this is normal.
No, you've got that
the raspy
size.
I have $300. No, I have $350 a day.
Oh, we talked about this last week.
So I'm baller. You're going to be dead. You might have spent all our money, but I'm still going to be taken care of in the retirement home.
$350
a day.
40 years from now.
It goes. You get inflation raises with it, babe.
Do we?
You actually got one this year.
Did I?
I think 50 cents.
Fuck yes. They'll use one additional half of a wet wipe on my butt.
Wet wipe on your butt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
So
make sure you message David.
Yeah, I will. I'm just getting a little bit more whiskey. If anybody else wants to call in, just message me or send me a note, and we can bang this New Year's off.
I have to take off my earrings.
Yeah, you got to take off your earrings. David, I'm going to give you a ring here in 1 second, buddy.
Oh, you have his phone number?
Yep. All right. We're good to go. It's it literally, because we're used to just having open air and not having mics going. What's in the baggie? It's ice. It's special ice because Beth doesn't like her ice touching
the water.
The other ice in the
I don't like my wet ice. Get over it. I get that it's an oxymoron because ice is water, but I don't want it all melty. I want my shit and my drink to be pristine.
Your shit and your drink.
My shit. Oh, wow, I'm loud.
Let me turn you down.
Yes, please.
Turn you down a little bit. Is that better?
Yes.
All right. All right, here we go.
Thank
David, I'm going to give you a call.
Up a little bit. Nope, that's perfect.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, hey, David, I'm going to give you a call right now. Let's give David Osborne a jingle, jingle, jingle. Jingle, jingle. All right.
It's ringing.
David, you're welcome to The Bar is Open.
He's not even on the line yet.
I know, I'm just kidding. It's fun. David, welcome to The Bar is Open. What's going on, dude?
Hello.
How are you? 2 weeks in a row, man.
I know, right?
Yeah, I forget it was.
How much colder is it now than it was last week?
I would say probably 9 degrees.
Jesus Christ. It's just turning into frozen tundra up there, right?
Remind me, where are you at again?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Yeah.
Minnesota.
I couldn't.
What are you going to do tonight?
Couldn't do it.
Me and the kids are probably going to drink some pop and...
Nice.
You say pop?
Pop. Yes.
Yeah.
Coke.
Yeah, it's like you saying Coke.
Oh, yeah. You guys are from the South. You guys say Coke.
No, that's
we ask you soda. We ask you what kind of Coke you want. What kind of Coke do you want? I'll take a Dr. Pepper. So you'll drink some pop and what else?
Probably have some, I don't know, sugared up stuff.
You guys gonna make it all the way to midnight?
I hope so, because I work today.
Oh, did you? What time did you get up for work? Early.
He does.
Oh, that's right, 4 or 5 or some shit like that.
He does the really early.
Like 3 o'clock, I was up.
Ooh, so you're gonna be up for 20 plus hours. Good luck. Godspeed.
Will your kids make it, or will they not make it, and so then you'll be okay to fall asleep?
I think my daughter might, but I highly doubt my 3 boys will.
That's awesome.
That's so funny. So do you have any resolutions or goals for 2022? Like we were just talking about.
Actually, I think I do. Like, I was talking about this with my best friend a few days ago, and she's like, you should really go on a trip. And I'm like, yeah, I really need to go on a trip.
When was the last time you went anywhere?
That long, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been about that long.
Where would you go? If you could go.
Come down here and go hunting with me, buddy. Come on down to Texas.
I think he probably wants to go.
That would be fun.
Wouldn't you rather go to the beach and have people serve you drinks with umbrellas all day and be like,
I got a cooler of beer.
One fair, any more beverage? Where would you go? Okay,
No.
so we know that coming to Texas is an option, but
Yeah.
where would you go? If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Florida.
That's a tough one.
California?
No, nobody
I
goes
thought he
fucking
said California.
anymore.
You can go visit.
Well, I would visit California.
Yeah, exactly.
San Diego,
But-
Mission Beach, Pacific
Beach. If you want to do a beach thing.
Yeah.
Family
Or Santa
friendly.
Barbara. Santa Barbara's really pretty too.
Really is.
They got good blue crab.
Yeah.
Where would you go, Greg, if you could go anywhere?
If I could go anywhere,
Uh-huh.
I'm going back to Florida for now. Just for now. For like the next year.
All
I'm
right.
going back to Florida.
I would do Greece on the
No,
coastline.
Fuck, I'm not going over there now.
Yeah, my friend just got back from
Oh.
Florida.
Yeah.
I still would do
I'm staying
Greece.
here for now.
I get it. Small goals,
Yeah.
babe, for you. It's all right.
Yeah.
Just because you want to see
Yeah.
Ryan and Allison, which I do too.
No, I'm just saying I'd go down to Miami. It's beautiful.
The
It's
Keys.
80 degrees. Go down to the Keys, hang out, go deep sea fishing. You could do a bunch of shit. It's not super expensive. It's kind of expensive, but it's not super expensive, right?
Ian said hit the like button.
Yeah,
People, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
That's nice. Thank you, Ian. All right. So maybe a vacation. Anything else that you're going to strive for in 2022?
Drink more coffee.
Yeah, I don't really do resolutions.
I'm not-
I just kind of go with the flow throughout the year and just
yeah,
Ebb and
kind
flow
of
is needed.
plan it from there.
All right.
cool. What do you want this? What would you like to see happen? Say, like for your kids for 2022. Like kind of some cool shit that could happen for your kids.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Like good. I mean, do you have high expectations for your kids, like school grades and certain things like that? I don't have kids, so I don't know. I mean, those are things I would think of. I don't know.
I don't want. Give me one finger.
I'll give you a finger, honey.
I knew you were going to say that.
So what do you think? I mean, do you have anything? I mean, or do they have goals? I mean, and it may not be like a resolution.
I don't
It
think
might just
parents
be a goal.
get their kids to do resolutions anymore
No.
because they're not good for you. I think you challenge them for
My
something.
dad
Yeah.
was like,
I
just
think-
go to school, fuckhead.
Yeah, well, yeah, on time, be to school on time.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Right.
That's
Crazy.
cool. Yeah, I mean, I was just curious.
How old are your kids again?
I just my daughter is 9. My middle son is 7, and then my twins are 5.
There you go.
Yeah, they're watching YouTube right now, so I kind of went into my bedroom and
Just chilling.
escaped a little bit.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. They're at that age where you can leave them with that for a little while, and it'll totally preoccupy. Do they TikTok?
Do they have TikTok?
Yeah. Do they TikTok? Like, do they follow everybody?
No, but like their mother has a TikTok, so they'll do some videos with her. Like
Cool.
she sent me some videos that they did, and I was
Oh, that's
laughing at them.
That's cute.
But she usually asks permission if she's gonna post them on her TikTok.
Oh, that's good.
Like, hey, yeah,
Neighbor girls 10 and 15.
Yes.
They're TikTokers. And they can make I was
And a couple Fridays ago, I was drunk enough to almost do a routine with them.
you did do a routine.
Did we record it?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
your shit's on
shit.
TikTok.
I didn't know they recorded it.
Yeah, you were on TikTok
Oh, well, hey,
doing some fucking dumb dance.
I know.
It's all good.
I
dude.
didn't make it up. I just
Hey
followed the
man,
rules.
happy New Year. I hope you have a great one, dude. It was awesome talking to you. 2 weeks in a row.
yeah.
David.
Happy New Year to you too, Beth and Greg, and yeah, and I just want to say that Like, it's been really fun getting to know you guys. And
thanks.
Thank you.
Likewise.
I agree. Yes, totally.
It's cool as shit.
And
that's why we wanted to do the show tonight. It's like the final end of year, bring a bunch of the people back together, right? It's like there's no other shows on. Let's go do a show. Talk to David. Lloyd just joined.
I just love having people all over because I'm gonna be like, hey, dude, can I come visit in the summer when it's 60 degrees?
Right. Can we come up to Minnesota, please, in the summer?
There's stuff to do in Minnesota. There's stuff to do.
Oh, there's plenty of things to do in Minnesota. Wow.
Shit ton of mosquitoes up there.
It's too cold.
Like we
What's that now?
Spring. Is there a shit ton of mosquitoes up there? Do we come up in the spring?
Yeah.
Like
as long as you stay away from swamps and
ponds or anything else.
Yeah.
Any standing water areas. And well, we'll have to get with you sometime and be like, okay, what's there to do in Minnesota and when should we come?
Yeah, for sure.
Because
your best bet is spring, summer, and then part of fall. But yeah, you want to get the fuck out by the end of November.
Oh yeah,
right. Yeah. Then because then you just froze.
Well, because then you both have to listen to me cry about how cold I am all the time.
I have to do that anyway.
No, you don't, liar.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Have a happy New Year. Be safe, dude.
Yeah, brother. You. Appreciate you. Love you.
Yep. I love you guys.
Hey, dude. See ya.
Bye.
It's always fun to talk to people and have them call in.
I don't know how you wear a hat and those earmuffs. Like my ears are literally sweating now.
Yeah, no, that's why we have to do little breaks. So a hat doesn't do it. The ears.
But it holds in all the heat that gets your ears hot anyway.
Get used to it. I mean,
I guess I could put my earrings back on.
Don't put them back on in case somebody decides they want to fucking call in, man. Guys, thank you so much. Happy New Year.
We should get Ruben to call in so everybody can just hear his
Ruben
voice.
On the board?
He is on the board.
Ruben.
We should talk with him.
Give me a call.
So you guys can
I think I have his number in my phone. I don't know.
Okay, so here's the crazy thing. So I wasn't going to drink that much on the show.
Yep.
Because I have to stay up till midnight.
Fuck that up.
I did.
It's not 9 o'clock. And
well,
normally
I just took my first sip of.
Oh, you just cracked one of those?
I want both.
You know what? What else is going to happen? You're going to fucking stay in bed.
Can give us a call too.
Chuck, give me a call. We'll dial you in here in a minute.
So I have to make a funny comment though, because my bestie just sent me a picture of her.
Steph to call in.
Of her and her man friend. Of her and her man friend, and they used the I don't know if it was Instagram. I mean,
different person.
No.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Get with the times, brother. You're horrible. Like, this is the reason why we could never be spies, because you don't catch on to shit.
I think I caught on to it.
No,
you want me to call in? Yeah, hang on. I got
unknown caller.
But she sent pictures of them on
Hola. What's happening?
Email, and they look like a lesbian couple because she used a filter.
We got Lloyd. Who's this? Hang on. I'm gonna connect you over to the Roadcaster. There we go.
Hello.
All right.
What's happening?
Who this be?
Not much. How are you guys?
I didn't hear who it was. Who is it? Is this
Lloyd.
Ruben? Oh, Lloyd?
Or is this Ruben? I can't tell. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear it.
Lloyd.
Okay.
Lloyd, awesome. There we go. Thank you.
It's your voice is deep. I didn't think it was quite Ruben deep.
I couldn't hear it right.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
You're having technical difficulties tonight.
No one was jumping to call, so I figured I'd call so you didn't have to keep talking.
We've got stories.
About whatever.
We did come up with some extra stories.
We had some backups.
Just to fill some time. What are you doing for New Year's, buddy?
I'm doing jack squat.
I like
my ex-wife was kind enough to book my daughter's return flight back to Austin with a 5:30 boarding time tomorrow morning.
In the morning.
Wow.
Why didn't you have any say in that? Okay, how old are your kids? I don't remember.
13 and 15.
Yeah, you can definitely fucking throw them in an Uber.
Gregory. Nobody does that to their kids. This is why we don't have children.
Are cabs safer than Ubers nowadays?
No, you take your kids so that you can hug them goodbye.
Yeah, you say goodbye and you pack them away and you be like,
and
you
again,
track them with an app.
Well, this is the first time. This is one of the first times that they finally made the age to where neither one of them have to fly unaccompanied minor anymore.
Yeah, so they can just get on a plane.
they've been doing this for 6 years now.
Wow.
That's true.
So they're pros.
Yeah, so they fly back and forth 3 or 4 times a year.
So what's that age that they don't have to be accompanied anymore?
He's 15, right?
No.
It depends on the
Probably the
airline,
younger. Okay.
but they're flying back on Southwest, and I always fly them up to Boise on Alaska because it's just a direct flight. They get on a plane and then boom, they're here. There's no connections. I don't have to worry about them running around on a layover in an airport and doing something dumb.
Well, because let's face it, layovers suck no matter what age you are.
Yeah,
exactly.
And the younger you are, the more trouble you can get in.
Yeah, I remember I flew out my nephew a few times. It's like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was young, like 6, 7, 8, 9, something like that. And yeah, it was like check the kid in. I had to get a boarding.
They don't get wings anymore now, though. Don't they always get like a set of wings when they fly when they're a minor?
They got super cheap, and they started charging everybody for baggage too.
They didn't used
to get a necklace.
They get a necklace. What the
yeah, they get like it looks like a damn. It looks like a VIP pass almost for a concert, but one of those really obnoxiously large ones that you
like
put
big beads.
Yeah, it's got the big clear plastic.
Oh yeah.
Envelope that's like the size of you could fit like a 5x7 photo.
Yeah,
I am not with my parents. Please steal me.
Yeah. That's a big sign right there.
They should give me like a manila envelope and throw a couple hundred, like $2,500 in it, and just be like, "You're on your way." Probably, equally the same, right?
So yeah, 5:30. That means what? The flight's at 5:30.
Yeah.
The flight departs at 6:05.
Okay.
But they'll start boarding at 5:30, which means we got to leave my house. I'm going to leave my house at 5.
Okay.
Because it takes 5 minutes to get to the airport from my house.
That time of day, the day after New Year's. Yeah. Can imagine.
Right. And it's going to be, the low tonight is going to be like 12 degrees.
Nope. Couldn't do it.
Fuck all that.
So is the whole like cancel flight thing earlier in the week? I know it was still going on. Is it finally taken care of so you guys don't have to worry about the flights being canceled?
I don't know. I would love to find out at like 10 o'clock that the flight is either delayed or canceled, because then that would totally change my New Year's Eve plan.
Yeah, totally.
But
or you could just stay up all night. You could just like
fuck that. No, because he's got to drive his kids to the airport.
Well, I didn't say get up and get wasted. I just said stay up.
What you could do is just take everybody to the Uber.
Yes,
Uber
all of you.
Everybody.
All of you, and then get another Uber back. He could stay up all night playing video games, because that's what I would do.
Drunk dad Ubered us to the airport.
Well, the 15-year-old does have her permit, so I could.
We need to hit McDonald's on the way home, so dad has him fucking
on the way out there, so dad has some food in his system to negate the alcohol. That's funny. Have you been letting her? Is it a girl that's 15 or who's 15?
Yeah, both mine are girls.
Okay, so have you been letting her drive while she's been there?
No, no, she hasn't even asked.
Really?
So I haven't been letting her. But we're completely iced over on the road for the most part.
That's a lot to handle with your permit. But here's the thing I want to applaud, because so many parents aren't letting their kids get their permits until they're 18. That makes your insurance wicked expensive for the next 5 years, versus if you get it when you're 16, by 21, they're cheaper. Because it's experience. I don't know if you knew that. And I'm throwing out there my insurance knowledge out there. Sorry. What I do.
No, I appreciate insurance. But I wouldn't let my wife's oldest daughter, I would never let her on our insurance.
Yeah. Well,
I told her, go get her own.
You want to hear a really funny story? My dad used to call me, my last name is Castro. He used to call me Crash Castro.
Because she wrecked all of her cars.
I wasn't always at fault. Of the 5, I was only at fault for 3 of them.
That's not a good average.
Hey, I got way better. I mean,
she's had 2 other Audis. She's had 2 Audis.
None of them my fault.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Why you got to put my A5 out there, bitch? I love it.
The current one. Her prior 2 Audis.
None of them my fault.
They weren't her fault.
No. One was a hit and run.
That nickname is definitely stuck. But then again, she's got a 1-year-old car right now sitting in the. I laugh about it. It's got 2,400 miles on it.
2,600.
It's a year old. No, it's 2,400. It's 2,480 miles.
26. But okay. And oh, by the way, I lied with how much the oil changes. It's only $140, not $400.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's great.
Jesus.
I know.
She's got a.
What you
But
get?
yeah, I told my kids, I was like, I'm taking you to the airport and I'll park and I'll walk you into the airport and you're going through security on your own. And then I'm sitting outside security until I make sure the plane takes off and then I'm out.
Yeah, that's smart. Oh, and they're old enough now too that's okay.
Self, would it help? Whatever the word is.
Self-regulate? I don't know what you're trying to say. Self-secure?
Sufficient.
Self-sufficient.
Jesus, that was a stretch. The brain.
Yeah, there you
get
go.
outside these headphones.
So,
what are you gonna do? Okay, when they leave, you gonna do anything tomorrow to celebrate the new year?
Oh yeah, I am gonna walk around my house naked all day long.
Fuck yeah, Friday, dude. Fuck yeah, Saturday. Do it.
I almost just put whiskey everywhere. when you said that.
That's caught live
my
on
wife.
camera.
My wife. Yeah, I'm not even standing in front of my laptop so where I can see video right now. But my wife's the two kids of my wife's that we still have at home. They went with their dad
Nice.
a couple hours ago, and then my two kids fly out tomorrow, and we're kid free for a week. And that's what I told her.
Just banging,
We're
making more kids at this point.
Don't make more babies.
Yeah.
You're all self-sufficient. So I have a friend that has kids who are self-sufficient, like I think 8 and 10 or 9 and 11. But one of the times she got remarried, like I put it, one of the times, love you, sister.
That's fun.
They started talking like he wanted to have a baby. And I literally said to her, I was like, seriously, you want to have to start getting up multiple times in the middle of the night and changing diapers and wiping asses when your kids are finally able to shower, get snacks, do everything by themselves. She was like, well, when you put it that way.
I don't even want a goddamn puppy anymore. I just want to adopt dogs that are like 3 years old.
No, I love puppies.
Yep. Reed's on the boards. What's
I just saw Reed. Happy New Year, Reed.
He fucked up.
I love
happy. We knew you meant.
I love that
New Year.
it's like just walk around naked.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
You're gonna
with
keep all your curtains closed. You're gonna open up and be like,
fuck that.
See
Open
the beauty.
everything.
I'm open it up.
Yeah, everybody needs to know.
Open it up.
You got to start the new year off with
To
a
be
bang.
like, bam! How do you like me now?
Damn right, he's a tall man.
I might even sunbathe under these new skylights that I'm just finishing up installing.
When is the new studio going to be ready up in Austin?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm flying down. God, I'm going to be in Austin like 3 times before the end of February. I have to fly down there like January 27th for my youngest daughter has a karate tournament, and my oldest daughter is in a musical, I believe.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
that's
fly
so
down.
awesome that you fly down there.
It's on the same weekend, so I'm gonna book. I'm gonna book my flights probably tonight for that, and then I'm coming down for the Super Bowl
Okay, we'll
party.
see you there. We're gonna get
up there too.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
Airbnb
up there.
So yeah, I haven't heard any updates on that. Because I talked with.
I was just curious. I just didn't know if you had heard anything. You don't need to get into the details. I was just curious.
So okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. I was gonna find out on the 29th because I was gonna drop by the studio. And because I still have keys to the new studio.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't heard.
David,
I haven't heard.
David.
I haven't heard anything. I don't know if something's going on because I know they said that the new studio was going to be up and going. So I don't know if someone went another. I'm not involved. I gave them a design and I gave them a budget.
Gotcha.
That I worked on with Jessica, and then Ross got sick, so it was kind of weird.
Everything kind of.
And I just haven't pushed him.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
So I have a feeling maybe they've done something with someone. They just had to pull the trigger and go a different route because Ross was,
out of commission
for a while.
Out of commission. So
absolutely.
So, but I don't know. It'll be cool if they use me and Jessica's design. Jessica did.
That'd be rad. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Jessica did a fantastic job. laying it out and doing the spatial planning and giving it giving a good visual of what it could look like. But yeah, I never got any follow up after I submitted all the stuff. So yeah, I was going to find out on the 29th, when I went down there and poked my head in, and then I got to be back. I fly down for the Super Bowl show, and then I'll be back like a week later, or 10 days later. I got to be back on the 24th for a court appearance, for the visitation with my daughters.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's always
my ex-wife.
On your laptop.
Frequent flyer miles. He'll miss his wife, babe.
Yeah, there's that.
So I thought about making it a long trip, but
that's a long ass trip.
That's a really long trip. That'd be what, like almost 3 weeks?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, I was gonna maybe do try to cut it down to 2 trips, but the freaking the hotel bills.
Oh,
like,
dude.
Oh, they stack up. In Austin, it's fucking 150.
They're so expensive, and then they do,
right?
and then they do parking separately on top of that. You're like, really?
Yeah, and rental car and all that stuff, and I was just like, no,
nope,
freaking way. And then trying to work remotely.
The work remotely is the easy part for me nowadays.
Well, now it just
like
depends.
Transport, no, all that shit. So.
It just depends on your system, though.
Yeah, fuck. Hey, dude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you go. But, I'm gonna have DJ call in next.
Well, hey, I'm super excited that I didn't know you were going in February for the Super Bowl.
We're pumped.
Yay.
Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, DM me offline. If you don't have an Airbnb or whatever,
we're getting one, so we can maybe.
But I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. I know Bill already got one. His wife already got one.
Yeah, for Christmas. That was his present.
But we'll coordinate if you want to kind of double up.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, cool. We'll talk afterwards.
Yeah, I'll hit you up later. Okay, sounds good.
Hey, brother. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Happy New Year, Dan.
Happy New Year.
Later.
Who's this?
I don't know. Somebody was calling in over the call, but it was from San Angelo, Texas. So I didn't take it. So
San Angelo, Texas. They talk like this in San Angelo.
DJ, go ahead and give me a call now.
Do we know anyone from San Angelo that watches the show?
I have no fucking idea, but I'm sitting on my balls again. I think that's the thing that happens when you hit 45.
I was like, my words were like,
unknown caller.
It was DJ.
You can sit on your balls?
I think so. Hello? Hang on one second. I got to switch you over to
I'm
the
super glad now that I don't have balls.
How you doing? Who's this?
Hey, this is DJ, man.
DJ, why does your phone number say San Angelo, Texas?
Same reason why ours says USAA.
Yeah, that's true.
I retired from Goodfellow Air Force Base in 2013 in San Angelo, Texas, and never changed my number.
Nor should you. You don't have to anymore.
Ours show USAA when we call somebody.
People are like, "Is this USAA?" And I'm like,
my dad's always like, "I know it's you," and then but it's the Phoenix numbers, right? So
yeah. So you don't. That's the beauty of cell phones is you can have the same number now for the rest of your life,
15 years,
regardless of where you live.
How you doing, buddy? First time we've had a chance.
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Call him last week? I don't remember.
I'm a little buzzed at this point.
You didn't call him last week, did you?
No, this is my first time calling in.
Nice.
First time caller, long time listener. Can you remember that?
David said, I sat on my balls and I almost passed out. It happens, man.
Seriously?
I'm 45. Wait till you guys get my age. How old are you, DJ?
You don't ask people their age.
Oh, yeah. You know then.
Yep.
He's probably not falling apart like you are because you all of a sudden can't see and now you have draggy balls.
Well, I mean, balls are balls.
I wear boxers. Like, they just kind of slide around as I'm sitting on a chair.
Now I hear.
I hope you. Hey, you know what? We haven't done in a minute. We haven't done a fucking proper New Year's Eve cheers to everybody. Cheers, DJ. Cheers to everybody that's watching in. Happy New Year's, you guys. 2021. We're gonna fucking blow this bitch out.
I have to read you what Ruben said.
Okay, what did Ruben say?
Ruben said, "I'm sure older women that get meat curtains can sit on their lips." Ruben, what age are you thinking this happens at? Because at 52, I can tell you it doesn't happen at 52.
I think
I'm with Ruben on this one.
At what age?
Is it
okay? And now,
well, I don't know.
And with technology today,
I don't know.
You're never going to do that.
But okay.
I don't know the age, but I was in Korea and saw some pretty fucked up shit.
But how many kids do those women have?
I was gonna say, and how many times?
They're like
I can't talk.
How many
it.
women do we have on the boards here? Like one left. Beth
Sandy.
Sandy's still out here. Sandy. Can you?
She was.
I think it's all men.
All right.
think it's all men.
Then I'm going to fight the good fight and say that doesn't happen anymore because there's so much technology now
that you can just
that
laser.
Keeps stuff from happening.
It's like $12
you can
billion
laser. It's not even laser. They have like heat infrared shit that you can do, and they have the Aussie down under and all.
What's the Aussie down under?
I don't. That's mostly for people that have children.
Oh, they just reconstruct all that shit.
Tighten that shit up
because the poon to the butthole rips. They got to fix it.
I don't know if that's what happens, but I'm assuming.
I don't have kids, so
but,
DJ?
So
Beth,
I mean,
Beth, I admire your enthusiasm, but you've got to do some international travel.
Just for the meat curtains.
That's for the meat.
We're just gonna travel from continent to continent and check out strip clubs.
I am not gonna be looking up there for JJ.
Be fucking insane.
I'm not gonna look up there for JJ. Not. And don't. And what if they have a blue waffle?
You want to hear a funny story? So my brother, whose name shall not be named other than in other episodes.
Dude, you've said his name so many times.
I know. We just won't name him tonight. Sorry, Joe. So he was in the Marine Corps, right? And he was stationed in Okinawa. And there's a particular like strip club back in the day.
Okay.
That you could go to.
I'm scared, just so you know, because Joe's stories scare me.
He's out of the military. He's 100%
out of the
disabled.
Marines. Yeah. He's been out for a while.
Yeah, he's been out for years and years. He's 100% disabled.
Yeah.
God bless his soul. Because God needs to bless his soul because he's an asshole. But he was there and he was at a strip club.
Okay.
And he participated in a game that they like to do.
Oh,
They roll this 100-sided die.
Oh, no. I'm scared already.
And if it hits your number and you're in the crowd, you can go on stage with a girl.
And do what?
Participate in sexual.
Okay, so hold on.
This was either Okinawa or the Philippines.
It was absolutely Okinawa.
Okay, so when you're saying sexual, like
he
as
banged
a man,
chick on stage in front of everybody.
Would you
in front
stick
of
your wiener in there?
My brother was 20 years old or 22 years old. Or something
I mean,
like
ew, because can you imagine? Can you imagine how many other people
probably wrapped everything twice?
Stick their thingy in there. Ew, 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 and ew.
Sorry, Joe. You were bragging about that shit back 20 years ago.
Life experiences, I suppose, is what you could chuck.
DJ, what's the craziest fucking New Year's you've ever had?
Oh no. Oh no.
New Year's never really got that crazy. We had a lot of fun times. Did murder mystery tours, Myrtle Beach, all kinds of shit. But New Year's was, for me, has always been relatively tame.
Yeah.
The weirdest shit always happened, kind of randomly.
Okay, so give me a random fucking weird story.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
Just think of something.
He's like, how do I pick just one?
we can always have follow-up weird random stories. Actually, while you're thinking of it, I've got a weird story that popped up, like
this
a family
isn't about
story.
You.
No, I know, but a family story that we're going to cover next.
Oh, okay.
Next week. It's a UFO story from a family member that I just got some info on.
So Ruben said they used to do what your brother did in Italy. They would handcuff a guy to a stripper pole,
and then like make him fuck somebody.
I don't. I mean,
that doesn't sound right.
Either way, is it right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so craziest New Year's, brother. We interrupted you. Sorry.
Well, it wasn't New Year's. I'd say one of the craziest was
story. Yeah, military
Fourth of July. It was 4th of July. I think it was the summer before I joined the Air Force. I think it was like 17. But I was partying with my buddies down on 9th Street in Huntington Beach, California.
Love it.
And
one of my
next thing you know, we are jumping from roof to roof. And one of the guys
parkour.
Pretty much, yeah. And one of the guys who showed up, his dad was a retired Navy admiral, and somehow this dude had a shit ton of like old like late 60s, grenades and shit from Vietnam. Yeah. So he broke out the smokers, and he starts popping off smoke grenades. And we're like, oh shit, this is gonna get serious. Next thing you know, the whole fucking street goes nuts. People were wheeling couches into the streets and burning them. And I mean, to this day,
that would have been like 97. 90.
No, this is like 92.
92? Okay.
No, 92. I joined in 93.
Okay, there you
and
go. Okay.
Fireworks have been outlawed in downtown Huntington Beach ever since because this shit spread for like 8 or 9 blocks.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's insane.
I looked at my buddies and I'm like, hey, man, that dude's fucked up. We need to go inside real quick.
We need to not be linked to this whatsoever. Yeah. That's insane.
Exactly.
That is movie shit, brother. Just so you know, that just remind me of that movie that's the Christmas. It's got Jennifer Aniston and the guy swings from the lights across the office.
Oh, they all like coke, like they
they throw the coke in the fan by accident. It was Christmas office party or something like that's basically what you just said without the office part.
And being 17 years old.
Wow.
With grenades.
Yeah, the rest of it's all dumbass shit. Like, we got pulled over by the cops in Korea.
Wow.
Because it was like 10 degrees outside, ice and snow everywhere. And we were riding at home on top of my lieutenant's car like we were surfing it. And then the cops chased us. We broke out and took off in different directions. And my lieutenant got arrested.
How old were you then?
Shit. I was about to say, you're a lieutenant?
You're still like, were you in your
20s by this point?
I was about 23. I was a young senior airman. Full mafia.
Okay. That's fucking rad, dude. 23, that's when you run, man.
Hey, David, thanks for joining us. Happy New Year's. Have fun with your kids.
Yeah, David. Absolutely. Happy New Year's, dude. Thank you so much for calling in.
I know you wanted to call in. I feel bad.
That's good. Who, what?
Huh? Wow, those are, I don't know that at my wildest New Year's was getting dressed up one year and going to a hotel party downtown where you pay like $100 per person. And they feed you and they provide beverages all night and blah, blah, blah. That's my crazy New Year's Eve party.
That's not really crazy.
It's
like,
not.
Crazy's like fucking jumping off a roof.
No, apparently I lived a very sheltered life. Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
No, that's a good time though. I mean, I got a lot of those good times. Those are just as memorable.
Yeah, no, they were fun.
Memorable because you get all dressed up and then you completely black the fuck out.
No. I do remember them and they were fun. Luckily, because I liked the people we were with, except for my ex-husband. But I liked everybody else. And at the point I liked him, so it was probably fine. You know what I'm saying? But it was fun. But now we're kind of like you. Like, I think when we moved to San Antonio in 2018, so 2018 New Year's Eve, I don't even know if we did anything. 2019, we went to the brew house, the stout house.
It was just the two
2019, just the two of us.
So goddamn depressing.
No, it was fun.
4 other people there.
No, liar. There was
there wasn't.
People wearing their hat.
We had to get an Uber from a mile away because we were like,
we can't drive home because we're drunk. Last year was fun. We sat in the garage with our neighbors with Celine.
47 heaters on.
Yep, with Celine and Travis.
Shut off the power to the garage because it popped the fucking circuit breaker 9 times.
And tonight we're going next door. But
it's 83 degrees and I've literally got
I'm putting pants on because I have to shave my legs otherwise, and I'm not shaving my legs. So. But I don't know that I've ever had a wild New Year's Eve. I've had other wild nights where I've gotten in trouble. So I don't know if you know. So I come from a seriously law enforcement family. Yeah. Like dad DEA, my brother was Border Patrol, my other brother was Leon Valley, police officer, uncle, blah, blah, blah. I remember one time I was home from college and we decided we were going to break into the Judge Onion house.
The fuck is that?
It's the house on Bandera Road that's haunted. It's a historical house now, and we got busted. And like literally the guy was like, because we had to give him our name so he could write him in the band. He's like, Castro. Don't I know your brother? I was like, yeah, a-hole, you work with him. And he was like, oh, wait till I tell your brother. I was like, that boy has done so much bad shit in his life. Like he's going to do anything besides revoke my ticket.
Right.
That's my wildest story ever.
That's the most boring bullshit.
It wasn't. I was a girl, dude, with the meanest Hispanic mother ever.
Yeah, Beth's stories suck.
You suck, bitch.
Mine, yeah. Been arrested, done it all.
You're a troublemaker.
It's all good. One of the stories.
To be honest, man, the best New Year's I've ever had have just been what you described tonight, just hanging out with neighbors and chilling, not worrying about it.
Yeah,
that's been the most fun.
Best ones, not the craziest ones.
They're not crazy by any means, but they are good and they are fun.
The best ones are always like uneventful. Yeah, you can get tanked. We just hang out in the backyard, drink a bunch of whiskey. That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to drink a bunch of whiskey, drink a bunch of beer, eat a bunch of food. And that's really the goal of like hanging out.
And wake up feeling like ass.
New Year's.
Yes.
I'm totally down with feeling like ass. Go grab some coffee.
No, and McDonald's. This is the last time we're having McDonald's to our next road trip because that law is getting reinstated.
Now, you did trigger one flashback. It wasn't actually New Year's Eve, but New Year's Day. When I was my first assignment at Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri, it was the next day. We all woke up. We were all pretty strung out. We're looking to go get breakfast at the chow hall. And half the dudes were still pretty fucked up. And we decided to say, well, shit, man, let's go get some food. And my buddy Dave comes out butt naked. Mind you, there's snow on the ground. And he's like, let's eat. And my other buddy Pierce was like, he strips off his clothes, like, I agree, let's go eat. And I was like, oh shit, here we go. So 4 of us end up storming the chow hall, streaking it, walking in these fucking all the Filipino ladies working the counters. They're like, good morning. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
My buddy Dave. He's like, hey, we're gonna get a fucking omelet around here. And he just starts running around throwing food out of the goddamn trays and shit. I didn't touch anything. I was like, I'm out of here, man.
Okay, so were you naked as well?
Briefly, yeah. Then I realized the gravity.
You realize, like, oh shit, I'm actually naked.
I realized the gravity of the situation very quickly. I'm like, oh shit, they saw my face. Fuck. I don't care if they saw anything else.
That's why
I gotta get the hell out of here.
And I'm out.
So anytime you go and give a speech or you talk to people, you tell them to always carry a Lucha Libre mask.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just get up in the morning, throw your Lucha Libre mask on, unless you have identifying tattoos, right? Throw your Lucha Libre mask on, and you're good.
Where's the?
Well, it had been planned. I would have done that.
Yeah.
But,
okay, so you walked out of your room clothed, yes?
I did, yes.
Okay, so what did you do with your clothes?
Disrobed on the way.
Wait, that's what I was like. What did you do with your clothes?
That part, I guess.
It was right outside the chow hall because me and my buddy Greg were like, dude, we can't leave our brothers hanging. We got to fucking go all in. So, all right, cool, let's do it.
You're being a good mate. And I understand that, but there's risk and reward.
So you run back out and you get your clothes and go back to your room.
The dude
quickly.
videotaping.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't rat us out, which is funny, man. I got called in the first shirts office one time after. He's like, hey, man, I got a report about 4 dudes, one of them matching your description.
Oh, shit.
You
got fucking video on
chow. He's like, now this is the mid '90s, so we were cool there.
Yeah, you got video.
Get away.
What do you have to prove that it was me?
No, he was fun. He was funny too. He's like, hey man, match your description. I was like, wasn't me, boss. He's like,
you sure?
I better not hear about it again. I said, fair enough. You're good.
So are you blonde haired, blue eyes, brunette with brown eye? Okay, so you could have been like, it could have been any blonde haired, blue eyes, white boy.
Motherfucking Val Kilmer from Top Gun.
You could have like named somebody else that was a blonde haired, blue eye.
He looked back at his pictures, like DJ posts his pictures from being in the air. Aside from being a pilot, being a pilot, he is a.
He looks like Val Kilmer.
I wish.
No, fuck you. You kind of are. So yeah, like you look at his back days. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, so eat shit. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
I want to see if we can like talk Ruben into calling in because he said I don't care about his voice. I don't need his voice. I need his story from Y2K New Year's Eve.
All right. So, DJ, we're going to let you go, bro. Thank you so much for giving us a call. We appreciate it.
Hey, man, thanks
Have
for
a
having
happy New Year's. Thanks so much. And thanks for supporting us. You're always on here chatting, doing whatever, and you're always doing stuff for us. So we really appreciate it.
Hey, love you guys, man. Happy New Year's to you both.
Love you too.
Love you too, brother. Take care.
See ya.
Bye. Angie,
Bye.
Happy New Year's. Good evening or good night.
Angie's out. All right,
out.
Go get your drink on, girl.
Hey, so Ruben, are you still here?
Ruben.
I don't care about your voice. I need to hear this story.
What is the story?
He just says, craziest New Year's Eve, New Orleans, A, B, Y2K.
Okay.
Do you remember like how nervous everyone was about Y2K? Oh my God, we're going to lose our money.
No, I didn't give a shit at all.
All our systems are going to shut down.
Nope, didn't care. And I
cared about my money.
Didn't believe it. I had like $7 in the bank.
Well, I had more than that, babe. I'm 7 years older.
I'm 7 years younger than you.
But
so I was thinking it's going to reset fucking perfect. They'll get rid of my student debt. Right?
I mean, yes. I don't think I had debt at that point in my life.
I mean, that's the only way you're going to look at it.
But
I don't know if he's still on. I don't know. But you know what?
I don't.
We're almost at the end of the show tonight because we've been going for an hour and a half.
If he's on, if you're on, there's only 11 people. So there's 11 people.
We're gonna call out Jack Mandible one more time.
Or not.
Jack Mandible, if you're listening to this,
leave that man alone.
Dear God, please call us.
I like how close your mouth was to the microphone.
Dear God, please call us. At 1-900-955.
Hey, so it's 8 o'clock and I got a charcuterie plate to put together.
We're gonna fuck it. We're done. Hey, you know what? Real quick, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna do one more call. Okay. Is Javon still out there?
Oh yes, Javon, are you still out?
Javon, he's still on the boards.
I forgot we had said this.
Yep. I want to do that one real quick because I haven't had a chance to talk to Javon in a little bit, and I'm trying to find you on my.
And I've never talked to him in person. I've only talked to him via.
I know. I'm looking for him.
Chat.
Sorry, guys. It's just taking me a second. Javon.
Got it. Can you just not type in J-A?
I'm looking.
A-N.
You know what?
It's not that hard to spell.
I know.
J.
Stop it.
A.
Being a dickhead.
Why? I do it well.
Can you read a sponsor? Read two sponsors.
I'm not reading two sponsors.
Read this. Read the sponsor. Because we totally fucked that
I don't do this well. Why are you doing that? Okay.
My Family Seasonings. Go over that one real quick.
My Family Seasonings. Seasonings for all your wild game, seafood, and meats. Okay, it's fucking delicious.
What did we do today for?
Well, what did we do last night? So last night,
yes, Javon, give me a call. Keep reading that goddamn sponsor.
Last night we took our leftover prime rib because it was eat it or chunk it at this point, and it was $170. So I was like, eat as much as we can.
It was $157.
Oh, $157. Sorry, I mean I made it $12, $13 more expensive than it was. So we made French dips. We did, and they were so good.
So fucking good.
They're so good, dude. We had some. And what's hilarious is that's a Spanish roll, a Mexican roll. So we added a little like.
No, in Phoenix they have them. All right,
unknown caller.
Hang on there, Javon. I've got to get you over to the Roadcaster.
Hey, Greg, Beth, how are y'all?
Howdy, sir.
What's going on? You've never talked to Beth before.
I know. I'm super excited.
Welcome to the show, man. Thanks so much for calling in. I was like, I saw you post a minute ago. Or a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you two doing?
Good.
I mean, I've got a nice buzz after having a bit of whiskey and some White Claws.
What are you gonna do tonight?
Yeah,
what are you doing,
I'm about to begin buzz because I've had like the most craziest day ever.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, tell me about it.
Yeah. Well, I went to the movies and stuff because I was seeing Spider-Man every time with my mom.
It's made like $1 billion.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like, I like Spider-Man, but it's one of those things where it made me have to be thinking afterwards. And I don't normally like to be watching movies where I have to be thinking afterwards. Like, if I have to be thinking afterwards and stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh. It was really good, but I kind of felt like, spoiler alert, like they was retconning everything that they've done with the Avengers and even all of the Spider-Man movies before. So it kind of made me feel like, oh, here's the money grab, Disney.
Yeah.
They got to get some money, man. Well, Spider-Man's also made like multiple billions of dollars. It's like the number one of all time.
It's broken. It's broken. Well, it's not hard.
See it because it was really, really good. Like I really enjoyed it. But
that's what I heard. It was
the
multiverse or into the multiverse.
No.
What's the name of it?
Well, the multiverse is such a complex concept.
What was this one called? What's the name of this one? Javon?
The movie was called like Spider-Man No Way Home.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, No Way Home. I mean, really good, but that whole multiverse thing, and it was cool because, you got all three Spider-Mans, all the three actors that played Spider-Man were in it, and you had like this cool moment of them.
Right?
Wait, hold on. So wait, they brought all Spider-Mans back?
And they're all looking at each other.
But they have to look totally different because the first movie...
They had to wait together, and it was really brilliant. And like I was into everything.
Yeah.
So the first, don't share too much because I want to see it. But
careful.
But no, it's really good though. But like I said, you guys gotta see this really good. But I think
we're gonna see that over the Matrix.
I think so too.
Please see that over the Matrix.
Did you see the Matrix?
You gotta see that. I did. I was just kind of like, man, why did they mess with that movie? Why did they mess with the Matrix?
I'm a huge fucking Matrix fan.
That's what Ian said.
I'm just saying, go see it. Go see it for yourself on HBO Max.
Yeah, okay.
That's what my neighbor said.
Because HBO Max is like $10 a month, and going to the movies, even if you go to a matinee, it's like 20 before
You're looking
snacks.
at $25, and we drink beer in our fucking movie theater.
We don't. You do.
So.
I eat butter popcorn and drink a Diet Coke because that's what this girl likes. But our neighbor across the street said it was.
He goes, it's an HBO
good,
Max. And we've got like an 80
but it's
inch TV.
It's an HBO Max and not a go to the movies. Good. And I was like, oh, that's kind of bad.
But he's got a big ass.
That makes me sad because the first three were so. I mean, let's face it, the first one was fucking phenomenal.
Which one?
The first
Matrix.
Well, 2 and 3 were good.
Matrix C at this point.
The second and third were good, but the first one was really good. I maybe because it was so mind blowing, the concept and all that shit. And I really did like 2 and 3, but the first one was fucking phenomenal from my perspective.
All right, Javon. So, what are you doing tonight, buddy? You started off. You're on the East Coast, man. What are you doing for New Year's?
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Greg. I am like totally going to be getting drunk because literally.
Okay, what are you drinking, bro?
I'm privately since I'm around my mom, because I'm visiting my mom and stuff today and everything. I'm probably going to have like light wine, but I'm not like going to be drinking too hard because I'm like, I had to like help her get her TV set up, and I was like at Target the other day. Actually, I was on Target today.
Some wine, chill out,
and yeah, I'm gonna have to drink some wine because I am like totally exhausted from when I was at Target.
Be careful, buddy. Wine hangovers are the
worst. Said the woman. Says the woman that has them often.
A little bit. You gotta have a little bit of the wine, just a little bit.
All right. Don't get totally.
Hey, so what you can do is you can do like a wine seltzer, like so you can do a white wine with some 7-Up or
you can mix that
soda water, and it makes it really good and less potent. Because I am often hungover in wine because I love
white wine. Like for Beth,
I can't do white wine.
Knock her on her ass. Anyone?
Well, it gives me wicked bad heartburn,
especially
too,
when you have 2 bottles of wine. Don't drink 2 bottles of wine tonight, buddy. You gotta learn your way into this. And if you ever need a coach, Beth,
I'm in, brother. I am in.
Javon, I love you. Thank you so much for calling in. One of my favorite times of the year was having a long conversation about all sorts of shit with you on your podcast.
So you want to hear what I every time I see a wrestling commercial, I immediately think of Javon now.
Yeah. 100%.
So you're almost like almost a Hallmark commercial for me and you, Javon, because I think of you and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you're the expert in our family when it comes to.
Wait, are you gonna watch the New Year's Eve? There's like a huge New Year's Eve wrestling thing on tonight.
I know that the WWE got that whole J one, but my problem with the WWE is I'm still kind of mad at them because they keep firing everybody. It's like I've been introduced to like the independent wrestling scene, so I'm like watching independent wrestling shows. And it's really cool. Like I've had conversations with people who are doing that type of stuff, and I've been watching like legit hardcore wrestling.
What do you think
like
about?
Blood and everything.
Would you be willing to do a Zoom one if I could get like a local wrestler from my gym? Because it's like a semi-pro. If I got somebody on over here, would you be willing to do a call-in with me?
Yeah, I absolutely would be down for that.
People like that. I mean, I don't have any relationship to him.
I'd be honest with you, Greg. The people used to be often is myself and Davey. Davey is like the biggest wrestling fan ever. Like we talked for like 3 or 4 hours. Davey Jenkins.
Wow.
Kind of cool. I mean, we couldn't do it that long, so I can't ask somebody to come over here and do that, like a show that long.
Or can you ask your wife to let you go away?
Yeah, but like for an hour, come up here and just have a conversation.
Chit chat. An hour,
that'd be cool.
Hour and a half.
Maybe I'll see if I can try and figure something like that out for us in the new year.
Yeah, that would be so cool. But yeah, I'm just taking it easy, Brad.
We got you.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still there. I didn't know if my connection was going. I was like, I'm still taking it easy.
But no, yeah, we'll chat afterwards. But I think that might be a kind of a cool, fun thing to do. So, hey, man, have a super fucking awesome night. Be safe, okay? If you go out,
Thank you. I just wanted to say, Greg, I thank you for everything. You know, you've been a really great friend. I appreciate you in Beth. Y'all's podcast is so awesome. It's been such a breath of fresh air and everything. And, you know, you guys are just so wonderful.
Thanks, man. We appreciate
thank you. I appreciate
Cheers
that.
to you, Javon.
Yeah, Javon, we'll talk to you in 2022. Happy New Year's.
You got
brother.
it. All
Love
right.
you.
Cheers.
Happy
buddy.
New Year. You too. Take care.
See ya. Later, man. So much fun. We got
love
Lonesome
him.
Dove on. It is literally
Lonesome Lenny, you mean?
Lonesome
So
Dove?
here's why I feel
Should
bad
change
because
that to Lonesome fucking
because
Dove.
isn't that a movie? Like
Yes.
an old Western.
All right, we're gonna do one thing.
Okay, what are we doing?
We're gonna sneak attack a call somebody.
And can I know who?
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Your bestie.
Oh, did you give her a heads up?
No,
Oh, she's not gonna answer, bitch.
that bitch better.
Ooh, you're crazy, bitch.
If she doesn't,
Chuck was on for a while.
then she goes on the wall of shame,
The naughty list.
the naughty list,
The naughty.
the Beth and Greg
naughty.
fucking naughty list. She'd be like, "Why is Greg calling me?"
He's like, is something wrong with Beth? Greg never calls me. I'm gonna text her and be like, answer,
I'm
bitch.
literally gonna be like, Beth broke her leg. Beth broke her leg.
You should call.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated
Answer.
voice messaging system.
Call.
No, I'm just gonna leave a
6,
message.
2, 3,
I'm like,
8,
this,
1,
I'm gonna humiliate her and
8,
be the last
0,
call for the
4,
year.
No,
0
no,
is
negative.
not available.
Yes, it is.
You're not allowed to.
At the tone, please record your message.
I'm gonna record
When you've
my
finished
message
recording,
right
you may
now,
hang
right?
up or press 1 for more options.
Ignore everything he says.
Hi. Sorry we missed you, but Happy New Year. You're the worst friend. You wouldn't come on your best friend's podcast because you're too good. Too good for your
Oh,
own self.
negative, Ghostwriter. I can't allow you to say that.
We love your kids more than you.
No, I love all
Yes,
of you
we
equally.
absolutely do. Thinking like,
All right, so we're gonna call our other friend. We're gonna call your bestie now.
I don't have his fucking number because
I have his fucking number.
Oh,
Oh wait,
oh my God, there it is. It's coming in. End and accept. Okay, hang on. Hey, we're just talking shit about you.
Yeah, I know.
Turn down the
I
radio.
know.
Turn down the radio in the background.
God, you sound like a
turn it down.
fucking
You have to
DJ.
turn it down.
Yep, turn it all down.
Hey, so notice the we was just Greg.
No, we
No,
is both of us.
no,
All right,
negative.
No,
what are
that's
you
not part of
doing?
this.
I had to shame
Amen.
you into calling. How you doing, Steph?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Are you over your shingles and your
No,
fucking
you didn't see her post.
cancer?
They got it. It's
Not cancer,
gone.
you didn't
It's
have that.
done.
You had fucking.
She didn't have E. coli anymore. The last
yeah,
antibiotic
cancer,
finally worked.
E. coli.
Girl, I've been researching
No.
shit for you. Like I talked to my neighbor, Celine. And I was like, my best friend. This is what's going on. She's like, we might because they do stem cell therapy,
Stem cell.
whatever.
Oh,
Stem.
And I'm getting ready to do it. But I like literally I was like, okay, so my bestie has had E. coli and blood poisoning and
Sepsis.
da-da-da-da-da.
Really?
Sepsis.
Like,
It's not
organs suck.
single.
Not shingles, Gregory.
know.
That happens to my age, not her age. She's got 10 years
Okay,
till
can we
shingle.
stop talking about the medical stuff? What are you guys drinking?
Because we know you're
What are you
drinking.
drinking?
I'm
We know
fucking
you're drinking.
pouring whiskey right now. You can look up.
I just finished my.
I'm watching
Give it
you.
10
I
seconds
finished my,
and you'll see me
I finished my
shaking.
second glass of
What
whiskey,
are you
and now
drinking?
I'm just gonna drink my White Close because holy fuck.
Well, we're on vodka tonight.
Oh,
Vodka tonic, vodka.
yeah. You know, we still have your bottle of tequila you left here in June. Right?
Oh,
It's okay.
no. So we have vodka, Caraco, and peach schnapps.
What the fuck is
the drink
Caraco?
tonight.
The blue Caraco.
The blue.
Yeah.
What is that? How do you know what
It's
this
called-
The shit you make? Mix
It's called Sex in the Driveway.
Oh,
That's the name of the drink.
That's right up your fucking alley, girl.
Are you gonna try that later?
Well, now that I'm in an
Just like a
apartment, I don't
real
have a
quick one.
driveway,
Yeah,
but I
she-
might.
Sex in the stairwell. Sex in the stairwell.
Sex in the stairwell
You
of
can
the
re-
apartment.
You
Yeah,
can rename
that
it.
is
Sex
the
in
new
Stairwell.
drink name.
I think we just make a new
Sex
drink
in a
mix
stairwell.
and call it Sex in a Stairwell
Like,
stuff.
so
Sex in the
this is
stairwell.
Beth's best friend. who happens to also be a realtor in Phoenix. If you're in needing of an amazing realtor, contact Beth. But also, we've known. How long have you known?
Ever, like
a million years.
When did I smack
15
your ass?
years.
Yeah, it smacked her ass 19
years ago.
15 years,
and that's where we came because you and I had just started dating, so it wasn't even December.
Like you and
yet.
her, or me and you?
No, me and her. I smacked her ass. At,
that's why I thought you might
did smack my ass on the bar. San Felipe.
San Felipe.
Well, you and I have been together for 17 years.
So her and I have probably been together for 16 and 3/4.
So this is almost sounded like a swinger fucking episode.
No, I mean,
it does.
I was single.
I tried.
Did you just
my best.
You did try, but I was single and ready to mingle to a point. But Steph, this is the funny thing that Steph will tell people.
Down.
She's like, so we're up there, we're dancing. I turn around, and all of a sudden she just smacks my ass super hard, which is true. We had tequila shots. Stephanie loves tequila, guys, by the way. And she goes, all of a sudden, there's a manager. And I'm like, why you got to throw the manager piece in? She's like, it's smacking my ass. I was like, can't take the manager piece out and just call my friend was smacking my ass.
That's how we knew we were besties.
That's it.
This is the girl that I tell every single thing to and will never be bashful around her.
Nope.
Ever.
Ditto.
Your friend there, same thing.
Yes.
Also, like you've got a couple of other buddies the same way, Beth, and I've got
not quite like Stephanie.
Nope.
Stephanie knows every dirty detail of my life, good or bad.
Same.
Other friends know my good details.
Not the dirty ones.
Not the dirty details.
Same.
Yes. Where are the kids tonight, Steph?
Are you the browser cleaner? Are you the browser cleaner?
You clean your history.
Like you clean the browser.
Oh yeah,
I clean.
No, Beth knows.
Like I'm all about. I'll clean Beth's browser history. Like
no,
that's like
Beth,
rule number one.
Let her tell you what you.
No,
asked.
Beth knows that if I die, she's on a plane out here to Phoenix, and she's gonna smash my phone into a million pieces.
I'm gonna smash her phone. I'm gonna take everything under her bed.
Fucking friend.
Anything under my bed, she knows. See, she knows about the box under my bed.
And then at the funeral, I have to say that Stephanie.
Are best friends, man.
At the funeral, I have to start off my eulogy by saying Stephanie's happy because she's finally at her goal weight.
And she's been cremated. That's the
deal. That's right, because then I'll finally be at my goal weight when I'm cremated.
I love you.
And then I'll laugh and then I'll bawl. But Stephanie and I have already prepared for you to die. And we're going to be in the retirement home together.
Greg's dying first, and me and her are going to be in a retirement home together.
Past that, it's all good.
Dirty dancing.
I don't give a
and
fuck
shit.
what you guys do. You do whatever you want.
She's my girl.
You get hookers.
She's literally next to you. My
you get hookers? No, it's not hookers.
We're going to get gigolos, babe.
Yeah, that's what it is.
We don't need hookers at that age.
No, because you're rich as shit. Probably.
We're hot. We don't need to pay for it.
You're still 90 years old. So,
we'll get a 70-year-old man.
That's way hotter than you because she's gonna be like 72.
You can suck my
you're
dick,
gonna be
bitch.
Like 94.
I
mean that's just it's age. It's age. So
I'm gonna be her caretaker.
I'm gonna be 92 and she's gonna be 80.
That's gonna be stealing all your money. Or no, Steph's gonna be stealing all your money and be like,
I got this bitch.
You just get to look while she has sex with a dude.
No. Oh. At 92, I'll probably be okay just watching.
That's what I'm saying. So it's okay.
And I probably won't even need
I'll put on a show for you, Beth.
And I won't even need a tool by that point, probably to have an orgasm at that age.
Wait a minute.
No, probably not.
No, right?
Because your lower half stops working.
Oh, because somebody's I'm gonna sit on my lips according to the earlier.
No, it just stops working from like the diaphragm down, and then everything starts giving out.
Our friend Chuck says he wants people to find his box. I'm wondering if he's talking about the box in his pants.
Is that like a geocaching
box
thing?
in his pants or the box under his bed?
I'm fairly certain that's a geocaching thing.
Oh.
Hey, can you just put him on the phone? Do you mind?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
I know, Steph, it's up to you guys. And Greg's a horrible secret keeper. I've told you that a million times.
I did it on purpose. It's New Year's
Chuck's
Eve.
not here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you know what I was talking about?
Chuck said he thinks the lip seal or the box seal.
He's trans. DJ thinks Chuck's trans.
Well, if you would have seen a photo that I saw.
DJ's an amazing Air Force tactician, so he has this weird way about figuring things out.
All right. Hey.
You know what? We'll let Trans Chuck go back to his own thing. We'll call him Charlie Trans from now on.
Charlie Trans.
Charlie Trans.
Charlie Trans.
Steph, thank you so much for calling us back. We love you.
I'm sorry I missed your call.
No, it's okay.
Thank
I was
you for
just gonna
calling
leave.
back.
I left you a dirty message or whatever. It's all good.
Ooh, I can't wait
Not
to hear
dirty.
it. But you need to make sure to
It was more
edit this
mean.
part out of your
It was more
thing and
mean.
get my phone number out of your YouTube.
It was
No,
more
phone number's
mean
not
than-
in YouTube. We didn't put Nate's phone number anywhere.
No.
We called your
I
number
called you
because I
straight from
have
my
it.
phone. Yeah. There's nothing in YouTube. You
I'm
can't
not
see
putting you out on the market, babe. Not yet, at least.
it. Nobody knows.
Not
it.
yet.
No phone numbers or anything. It just streams off my phone. So.
Hey, I love you, sister. I can't wait to see you again.
Love you guys.
Love you
Happy
so
New
much.
Year.
Happy New Year.
All right.
Give your kids kisses for me.
Okay.
All right, bye, love.
Bye.
All right. That
I
is it
still
for
love
the
that he's a
fucking
trans.
phone call.
I still love that he's a trans. Wow, I'm super
I love
sweaty.
all of you guys. That was a fun night.
We do have still 9 people. Like, we didn't lose anyone in these wild conversations,
You
which
know
is
what?
kind of funny.
That's 2 hours in. We're
Oh.
2 hours in on New Year's. So you
I
know
gotta
what?
go put a cheese tray together.
What we're gonna do?
Yeah.
We're gonna end it now. We love you guys all. Thank everybody for being just cool, hanging out.
Being fun.
There's a lot of shit that's happened this year, and you can get emotional. You can be like, we can be.
You get emotional.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not emotional.
Menopause.
Well, it's menopause, but it's also like you can be retrospective of it and be like, a lot of shit's happened this year.
Yeah.
Right. And we thought it was going to go one way and it went the other way. But I think
What way did we
us-
think it was going to go?
Well, I mean, remember
That sounds so
rolling out of
deep.
2022 into 2021 was
You
supposed
mean
to be like
2020
the
to
world was gonna
2021?
be saved 2020
1.
into 2020. No.
Yeah, you said 21 to 22. You mean 20 to 21.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
It was supposed to be all over, right? And then it wasn't over. And then we all had to deal with the bullshit. And then you have all the political bullshit. And then you have January 6th, oh my God, happening for the entire fucking year, right? Which is all bullshit. Everything's bullshit.
Bullshit.
But
All right,
the one
just
thing,
wrap it up, babe.
I
Don't
but the
go on
one
your
thing
diatribe.
that's definitely a positive is
Yes.
we got to all hang out
Yeah,
together.
I love these guys.
And it's not just our podcast. It's the Nooner Nation. It's the Drinking Bros podcast. It's the Ross Patterson Revolution podcast. It's people coming together and honestly just hanging out.
We're a long distance family.
We are. I mean, we had Hawk on. We've had a whole bunch of folks on.
Mhm.
Nico's back on. Nico, you gave us the fucking New Beer's Eve fucking name for the show.
Yes.
Thank you so much. There's every one of you guys that called in tonight. Javon and fucking
Not
Big
even
Blast was-
everybody who didn't call in too.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
mean-
just matter to us.
Yeah, y'all matter. So thank you so much. I hope you have a happy and safe
New Year's
New
Eve.
Year's Eve. Be safe tomorrow. People are gonna be. Don't go out too early. That's when you get all the drinking. And
Get
drivers.
McDonald's if you're hungover. It's a miracle cure.
Also,
Yes.
Cardomax is good shit.
I didn't like it. I
Fuck.
tried it.
That's not a spark. It's just a.
I didn't like it. You liked it. I'm gonna stick with my
coffee.
strike
Remember,
force.
beginning of the show, coffee's good for you. 24 hours a day.
All right, guys.
That's it.
Happy
We're
New
out.
Year's. Can't wait to see what we do in 2022.
Fuck. We'll be posting pictures. You guys post pictures.
Love you guys.
I'm half in the bag already.
Oh, I know, brother. And it's a long night for me.
I love all of you guys. And cheers.
Cheers. I almost said Merry Christmas.
Do 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 do.